Hey everyone, it's Miss Shane here. You guys have been working really hard on notes this week and last week, so I've decided to record the last set of notes on Edpuzzle so that you can complete them at your own pace. And then this way we can play a game on Friday instead of having to take notes. But this puts a little bit of responsibility on you because remember, I am expecting you to still turn this in with bare minimum of the correct answers on it, okay? And remember, these are your notes that you can use for the quiz. So I strongly encourage you to be taking notes. All right, so we are all on slide 3. It starts out with a sentence that says, use the spinner below to answer each question, okay? It's a basic spinner. What is more likely, landing on an even number or landing on a number greater than 4? Okay, so I have not spun the spinner at all. I'm not using any experience or trials or anything like that. So this is a theoretical theoretical probability, which means I'm going to do the number of desired outcomes over the total possible outcomes. So my first step, the question is asking me what is more likely, landing on an even number or landing on a number greater than 4. So first, I need to find those two probabilities. All right, I need to find the probability of landing on an even number and a number greater than 4. So the probability that I will land on an even number, let's see, there are 8 total sections on the spinner, so there are 8 possible outcomes. Now I want even numbers for this one. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are even. So 4 out of 8 gets me an even number. All right, now I need to find the probability of a number greater than 4. All right, so I still have 8 total sections on the spinner, right? That didn't change. But now I need to count the numbers greater than 4. I'll do this with a different color. Okay, so 4 does not count. 4 is not greater than 4. 4 is equal to 4. So I have to start with 5. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, I have 4 for this section, or for this probability as well. All right, now step 2, I need to actually answer the question, what is more likely? So I need to compare. Now I have 2 probabilities. Both of them are 4 over 8. So which one is more likely? Neither of them, right? They're both equal. So answer is both are equally likely. Okay, that's my answer. Because both of them are equal to 4/8. All right, now this one is asking us to find a percent chance. So first, let's just practice how we already know how to find a probability, and that's by using a fraction, right? So we're still talking about theoretical, right? This is still theoretical. Both of these are. And I'm talking about getting a 7 or an 8. So I'm still going to set up my probability the way I would before, right? Total desired outcomes over number of possible outcomes. There's still 8 sections on the spinner, but I want to know what the probability is of getting a 7 or an 8. So one of these 2 sections. So 2 out of 8 sections on the spinner are 7 or 8. Now I need to turn this into a percent. Remember, to turn a fraction into a percent, we need to get a fraction out of 100. Now, 8 does not go into 100 evenly, but I can actually simplify this fraction. If I divide the top and the bottom by 2, I get 1 over 4. Okay, so 2/8 is equivalent to 1/4. Now 4 does go into 100, right? I'm thinking about quarters. So I can multiply 1/4 by the giant 1 of 25 over 25, and I get a fraction out of 100. So 1 times 25 is 25. So this is equal to 25%. Now, what did we just figure out in the context of the problem? Okay, so we just figured out that the probability of getting a 7 or an 8 is equal to 25%. All right, now last slide. This is our challenge question. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit harder on our quiz. This would be the level 4 question, okay? So it says the probability of landing on red on a certain spinner is 3 out of 8. The probability of landing on either red or green is 13 out of 24. What is the probability of landing on just green? Okay, so they've given me some information. I know the probability, come on. I know the probability of landing on red is 3 out of 8. I know the probability of landing on red or green. What's going on? Red or green is 13 out of 24. Okay, so remember when we have this or here, that means that I'm adding together the probability of red plus the probability of green, and I'm getting the probability of red or green. All right, that's true for any of these or probabilities, right? You can break them up into the two separate probabilities. So I know what red is, it's 3/8. I don't know what this is, but I do know that if I add those two together, they have to equal 13. Why is this part of my screen not working? Okay, 13 over 24. So to figure out that missing section right here that I don't know, I need to subtract 3/8 from 13/24. So 13 over 24 minus 3/8 will give me the probability of getting green. But these two fractions have different denominators, so I need to find a least common multiple of 8 and 24. And because 8 times 3 is 24, the least common multiple is 24. Now remember, because my least common multiple is 24, I don't have to do anything with this fraction here. But I do with this 3/8. So what am I going to multiply 3/8 by? What am I going to multiply 3/8 by to get a fraction out of 24? Okay, so I need to multiply. I already told you 8 times 3 is 24. So I need to multiply 3/8 by 3 over 3. 8 times 3 is 24. 3 times 3 is 9. So 3/8 is equivalent to 9 out of 24. So now I can substitute this 9 out of 24 for the 3/8 in my original expression or equation up there, okay? So 13 over 24 minus 9 over 24 equals the probability of green. Therefore, the probability of green has to equal what? Okay, so it has to equal 4 out of 24. And for even more bonus, you could try and simplify that. I will not count you down if you don't, though. Both of these are divisible by 4. So I'll divide it by 4 over 4 because that's my magic 1. And I get 1 over 6. Okay, both of these answers are fine, though. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And again, we are not going to be covering this in class anymore after this because you guys get the game on Friday. That's what you requested, and I think it's what you deserve, okay? So make sure that you are being advocates for your own learning and asking me if you have questions on this last page or the one before. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.